What's up, guys? Welcome back to BancoCraft. This is episode 4, and I've got a lot to show you here to start. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera, and to my right, you can see the fruits of my small amounts of labor. Yes, we have 2 new buildings here, and I'm about to show you what they are. Can you guess? It's pretty damn obvious, but yeah, I've got a little plaza set up over here, and right here is the beginnings of my expanded storage. The homestead was getting a little too cramped, and I don't really think there's a lot of place to expand, so I went ahead and built some external storage, and this will keep me a bit more organized too, which is always nice. We got some stone here, open wood blocks, and some foodstuffs, mob drops, and yeah, we'll keep going on. And yeah, I found this guy while I was out adventuring, and I figured I'd bring him back because eventually I'm gonna want to get some villagers up too, because my industrial empire knows no bounds. So yeah, once we get a little more ow, ow, I don't appreciate that. Stop it. Yeah, once we get a little more situated, we can get that started. And over here is a threefer. The first bit is this mine shaft, and this was going to be a staircase down to bedrock, but I hit the deep dark because of a fucking course I did, and that led to some interesting moments.
Oh, diamonds. Oh my god. We're gonna be very careful. That's as far as this goes now. I'm never going lower.
Memory. Here's the super smelter that I built. Just 2 furnaces, nothing too big, but it gets the job done. You can see that got a little bit of potatoes here smelting from Buckle's dumbass shit farm. And this back chest is actually bamboo, and you could probably see when I walked over, but it's a little rough around the edges, but we've got a bit of a bamboo farm going. So I can just come up here every once in a while, just chop them all down. And we just go ahead and put them right into the hole there. Got some sugarcane growing over here. And over here we've got a bit of a sheep pen, because one of the things I want to do in today's episode is build a sheep farm. And you might be wondering, why on earth is that a good use of my time? And the answer is, I don't know. Every time I play Minecraft, I just decide sheep farm. I like having all the colors. So yeah, that's been about the little bit of progress I've made since last episode. So why don't we go ahead and get started on today's project? Well, actually, before we get to that, it appears that Buckle has heard the sounds of the nether coming from by his house and went ahead and took down our nether portal. Fuck him for that. But at least he was, sensible enough to give me back the obsidian. And that's fair, I guess. Like, it is pretty noisy. I don't want it near my house because it's kind of a racket. And he just told me, make sure he doesn't want to hear any shenanigans like that again. So, like a good neighbor, I took to that word, and yeah, I may have sold his roof for ad space to try and devalue his property. And this was put up. I suppose it's a little weird 40 years after the fact, but there's nothing really wrong with the Reagan endorsement. I mean, we're kind of like a liberal area, so it's a little weird, but I don't know. People's personal politics, I guess. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to live with that while we get our crops. How we doing, pig? Good, right? Yeah. It's good to see you too, buddy. Okay, just a few bit of housekeeping things before we get started. I've gone ahead and gathered up some of the diamonds we got from the past few expeditions, and with the extra obsidian I mined and a book from my bookcase, we can go ahead and craft ourselves an enchanting table, and that'll be useful when we get more bookshelves in the future. Um, I guess before that, on the similar line, I have enough iron even to go ahead and make an anvil, which means we can take these bows I got fishing and combined with a regular bow, go ahead and make ourselves a fancy new god tier bow. That'll be really exciting. Power 4 is crazy. And there we go. Unfortunately, don't have infinity on this thing, which means for now arrows are going to be a bit of a concern, but for now this will give me a pretty good long range weapon against monsters, and I'll probably kill them quicker too. I think the goal for this episode is going to be no dying. I want to get through an entire episode without dying once, especially since if we're going to be building an enchanting setup, gonna need to keep my levels going. I spent like 10 on this bow here, which is fine, but maybe doing some quiet work around the base here will help keep me alive. God, that's an eyesore. It's perfect. I'm gonna start by getting some nether quartz for the observers. I think this might be a good spot for it, kind of away from the action. I'll think of a better design. I'm not really going to be in there for too long. So, all I need is just some of this. As long as there are no piglins nearby, I'm going in here kind of without any gold. No death. 11 should be enough. So my plan for this sheep farm is I kind of want to get at least one of every wool color. I think that would be nice to have, for my own vanity, I should say. I'm such a fucking dumbass. Oh my god, I need 5 more. Alright, I just crafted way too many sticks, but I don't care. Because if I need 16 observers, I'm gonna need 16 bows and dispensers. Ugh. And we're gonna need redstone too, and I don't know, probably some more irons and shears, because I just spent all my fucking iron on that anvil. God. Just gonna do a quick venture into the mines and come back with everything we need. No dying. Oh my god. Bye bye! This bow is awesome. Okay. We got a big cave. Oh. That's not the deep dark, that's just a drowned glow squid. Finding good iron, though. No adventure, no adventure. Although, on the other hand, 2 separate diamond veins seems like a nice time. I won't say no to more diamonds, I guess. And we are out of there in one piece. Got a decent bit of iron and redstone and even some gold and diamonds, you know, I'm not complaining. Yeah, so hopefully this should be enough to tide me over. I'm gonna go ahead and get this and some other stuff smelted up, and then we can, while that's happening, we can go ahead and maybe start crafting up some of the stuff we need. Forgot that my dumbass can't count to 16, so I need to go get that last bit of quartz. And I need more string, which means it's back to the mine shaft. God. And now we should be good, which means it's time to get all this crafted. Gone ahead and laid out a little bit of a grid plan here for where the sheep are going to go, but this thing needs a collection system, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little digging underneath this, get started on that. Okay, just hollow out a little room here, so we have space to work with. So go ahead and clear out the edges and kind of fill this in. Okay, this is the footprint of our dearest sheep farm. And now to place the observers, like this, here, here, and here, here. Okay, and that should be good. Observers are in place, which means it's time to get the dispensers going. Now that, oh, this is back, we should be able to just, we can replace this with glass. And when I craft up these bows, we can craft our dispensers. I love this. Now with that, we can go ahead and start placing these out. Place these, hold on. down. Oh my god, okay. Have to go really slowly because I need to get this angle right. Oh, this is going to be so boring. Looking lugubrious. Acting like I definitely used that word right. Let's just get this glass on. Now that that's all done, we can go ahead and craft up 15, 16 pairs of shears and put them into these dispensers. And then we go ahead, redstone, just like this. Bop, 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 bop. And with that, we just need to set up the rail system. Just a little chest and hopper for collection. And let's just get to placing these rails. It occurs to me that this kind of setup I'm looking for isn't really possible with 3 lanes. It's kind of breaking my brain. We're going to need to add a little more. Bam, bam, bam. Just like that. A little extra finagling necessary, but this should be a full loop. And if we just do this, hey, look at it go. Round and round. Perfect. So the idea is if we take one of these sheep, would you just get out and bring him up all nice and get the thank. There we go. Just like that. Just like that. The idea is if this happens, yes, okay. So the system works. That's all I needed to know. So all we need to do is just get 15 sheep in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10, 11, 12, 13. And I should get to work on dyeing them. Okay, did a little traveling and I got a bunch of different colors. We got some magenta going. Got some pink already and yellow. We had a light gray sheep, so killed squid with black. Get some bone meal for the white. Dye with the black to get gray. And there we go. Red, orange, blue, purple, and plant a cactus for cactus green. Okay, now let's go ahead and just start moving these guys in. Oh, you just grew. Okay, we'll start with you. Bop, 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 pew. And there we go. With that, we have filled up each sheep pen. Don't have all the colors yet, but we'll work on that later. You can see we've already gotten a little bit of wool going in. Nice little rainbow. It is making a lot of noise. Damn it, should have put it next to Buckle's house. Right now it's looking a little bare, but I'll go ahead and build a structure around it later. I've kind of used up my energy on this for now. But yeah, that was a very successful project. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. We'll go check back on that later. Now let's go ahead and get situated and get started on the next project. Okay, switching gears a little bit, I wanted to go ahead and figure out a build for this kind of open space here. And I was thinking maybe like a room for an enchanting setup because I'm going to be needing one of those pretty soon. And I was thinking like maybe like a little tower almost? That way we kind of can break up this open space a little bit and get a little path that winds around the corner and into the sheep farm, kind of making it a little nice. Let's just get a little ring down here. I think this is probably good spacing. Yeah, that's a good start. Yeah, we'll just put that there because I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Actually gonna take the time to enchant a fresh diamond pick because I was kind of running low on the other one here. Hey! I'll take it. I'll take it. Good start. And just to show that I really don't have a plan for this, I'm going to go ahead and move it back again. Fuck it. Thank God I have a silk touch. Ho-ho. Look at that. You know, we're close to the cherry blossoms. I haven't built anything out of it yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and make this tower, give it a little color compared to the pale oak and birch wood of the previous builds. I may not have a plan for this beyond palette, but I'm not going to let that stop me. Doing pretty good on the no dying front as well. I love that I can just see a faint hint of the billboard in my render distance. Means it's quality advertising space. Buckle should be thanking me. Alright, we've got about a stack of logs, which, should be good. I'm not really anticipating this to be a huge build. Give ourselves a stack of planks just to play around with. The fact that this can be like an outer trim, perhaps. A little out of place right now, but we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep with the design. I want to also maybe put in the cherry logs here. Maybe having that be kind of a through line. Maybe as a spiral could be good. Maybe some around the doorway here. Okay, something like that. And then, would you shut up? It's not that ugly. Let's see how this looks. I want it to be like right at the edge, right at the bottom part of the overhang here. But I don't want it to be too short. Maybe something like this? I mean, it's kind of, it's not really a door anymore, but honestly, get some nether brick in there maybe to get the palette going. A little interesting. We could make it kind of like a portal. Now to work on the rest of this. I love windows. I mean, I don't think that looks too bad. Okay, smelted up some stone and nether brick to give us a little more block variance. Let's see how much we can get with this. Oh, all my 4. Okay, we're gonna have to get more, I guess. Not terrible. Not terrible. I kind of want it to narrow as it goes up a little bit, but let's just build it up fully and see how it looks. I can see the vision. Maybe if we build it up like... Oh, nope, that looks like shit. Okay, I just said it looks like shit, buddy. You just let me work in peace. Just trust the process. Trust the process. What am I going to put at the top of the tower, you ask? I don't know. Okay. Okay. I'm realizing that we should make the cherry logs go up all the way. Damn it. I don't like that either. I mean, there's got to be a happy medium, I hope, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do to fix this. I mean, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't. I know. There's always more. Always one more thing. One more thing to make it slightly less bad. And I just made it worse. I'm just going to start throwing on random bullshit. I mean, at least this will make it not look like a giant penis. I need to talk to somebody about this. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know why it keeps looking like this. Maybe the stone roof will tie it all together. Maybe it will. Because if it doesn't, very crucial decision has to be made. What color is the roof going to be? I'm going to try something, and if it doesn't work, I'll... Let's just grab a little bit of this. I think that it could vary the palette nicely and maybe not look fucking terrible. Hold on, let me just reorganize my inventory a little bit. Oh my god, ow! Oh, no, fuck! Come on. Smited by a piglet. Dead by warden's blessed. When it comes to living, yeah, I'm always at dead last. You can't stay. My utopia is pigging me, living free, but reality is not so kind. But I tried. Poisoned by the spiders, fallen from great heights. All my leaps of progress, yeah, Oh yeah. No, I swear it's not hyperbole, a potpourri, a syncope is all I've got. And I'm tired of fucking up. I need a remedy for all my failures and fatalities. I'm pining to have a day without catastrophe, but living long is a big ask for me. Can't keep my head on straight. I'm dying. Is what I built. What is it all for? If I spend my waking hours knocking at death's door, I'ma keep on fighting. Not sure how it'll go, but trying's the only way I'll know. Yeah, fucking up. I need a remedy for all my failures and fatalities. I'm pining. Oh, to have a day without catastrophe, but living long is a big ask for me. I can't keep my head on straight. I'm trying. No, I can't keep my head on straight. I'm dying. Yeah, I'm really trying. It's tough sometimes, really is, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, I hope. Why is it so hard to go one day without getting my ass whooped? The whole goal was one day without dying, and now they have all my shit. They've jacked my helmet. I'm being chased. Okay. Kill this asshole. I'm gonna kill these assholes. Just gonna get the rest of what I came for, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Like a phoenix from the ashes, I have returned to this abomination. Now let's start replacing this roof with something a bit more palatable. Just cutting a little bit off the top. I'm gonna make it a little less monochromatic, because clearly that does not lead the mind to satisfying places. You guys, I think I just made the first good decision of this whole build. Just gotta break up the middle section here, and then I think it might be good. I mean, this is glorious. Down with the patriarchy. Down with the establishment. Oh, there is freedom. Freedom in sight. It's coming together. This is actually looking pretty good now. I just have to focus on what I actually enjoy, like texture variation. Oh, I mean, we just do a little bit of cleaning up on the inside and a little more texture variation on the first level here. Give a little bit of love to the roof. And oh my god, we might have done it. Couldn't believe it so much, I dropped my fucking sword. I mean, that looks slightly like something, and I don't hate it. I'll definitely be tinkering with this a little more. I already see some things I want to change, but I've spent way too much time for one episode on this, so I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead. Just gonna spend a little bit of time making it and the surrounding area a little bit nicer, and then maybe I might actually like it. I'm gonna pad the shit out of this area. It's gonna look fucking perfect. I was doing a little bit of decorating. I've cleaned up the pads a little bit, and honestly, like taking a step back from it, I kind of vibe with it. I think the balance has finally kind of been struck between the pink and the stone, and I really like the oak leaves they got going on here, in and around the path. Um, Looped it around a little bit. Once I find out a design for the sheep farm just to put over it, then I'll go ahead and build that and extend the path. But I mean, for now, this area is kind of coming alive a little bit. Sure as hell looks better than Buckle's stupid fucking house. I mean, with an endorsement like that, it's no wonder there's been no development on his side of the lake. What's up, buddy? What are you looking at? Yeah, you like my tower, my sick ass wizard tower that I definitely have always loved. Yeah, you're jealous, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you stay mad, buddy. You stay mad. Like to see you try and do something about it. Yeah, fuck you too. Well, looks like the sun is setting on another episode of BancoCraft. We learned a lot today, the valuable lesson of humility and perseverance and not making your builds look like phallic objects, but if my video folder has anything to show for it, it's that I spent way too much time on these projects. So, in the next few episodes, we'll go ahead and get to the more exciting things. We've laid the infrastructure, things are finally in place, and we're going to hit the ground with a running start. So if you're looking forward to that, or if you've just enjoyed the series thus far, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you've enjoyed. If you didn't, keep your silence. But until next week, I am Banco Pollins. That's Banco Pollins, Bancopollins for those who can spell. And I'm signing off. Bye, guys!